The all-new Xiaomi.
Over to some breaking news now. There's a huge fire that has been reported at a gaming zone in Rajkot in Gujarat. Casualties have also been feared. That is what police have said. This is a massive fire that broke out at a gaming zone in Gujarat's Rajkot city on today evening, and casualties have been feared. That's what the state police has said right now. The number of dead persons, if any, will be known once the fire is brought under control, and a cooling operation is presently being conducted. This is what Gujarat police has said.
Perez crossed the line with 8 seconds to go. It was tight, but he's going to get another lap as well.
Sargent improves to 14th. He's
Hello, gentle people. Guess where I'm at? Today I've come to a Korean internet cafe.
In Korea, an internet cafe, or a PC방 in Korean, is way more than just a place where you can pay to use one of their gaming PCs. In this country where esport is actually considered a sport, it's a place where you hang out with your friends, eat foods that are surprisingly delicious, and even make new friends to play games with like I'm going to do in this video. So today I've come to Bundang, Korea, which isn't too far from Seoul, to show you guys what a really good internet cafe looks like.
So what are we waiting for? Come with me. So these internet cafes are so common in Korea that just looking around here, there's one PC방, another one over there, another one in that building, and yet another one over there. We must really love playing video games or something, right? This one over here is the PC방 that I'm going to today. It's called Level Up PC방. That's a really intuitive name. By the way, I must let you guys know that this video is sponsored by SquareX. It's a Chrome extension for your online security that keeps you safe from the ill-intended people on the internet that are dying to steal your personal information. I'll explain how it works later in the video, but once again, a massive shout out to SquareX for sponsoring this video. Level Up PC Cafe. They're advertising their food too. Wow, that looks really good. All right, it's in the basement level. This is pretty exciting.
The moment I walked in, I could immediately tell that this is one of the nicest internet cafes that I've ever been to. It was still pretty early in the day, so there weren't that many people at this time. So let's give you guys a quick tour.
Here's a counter where a very hardworking part-timer is making food. So typically when you come to a Korean PC방, this would be like a typical setup for you.
What is a
You get
PC
your
bang?
little
Bang means a
gaming
cafe?
chair. Hopefully it's comfortable. Your personal PC that is nicely partitioned off from
Ooh.
other people. They have a nice,
Nice
slow
looking
white
Logitech.
Logitech mouse, mechanical keyboard, and a pink wireless phone charger,
Oof,
and a pink
nice.
headset. Looks like they have a whole princess theme going here. I'm a little sensitive to smell, so when a PC방 doesn't smell good, which actually does happen in Korea too, it really turns me off. But this PC방 is clean. It actually doesn't smell like anything. So a little private room. They said this room's not on a reservation basis. If you come with a group of 3 or more, you can just ask them if you can use this space. Man, this would be so fun with friends. They even have a party room here. And the party room here is massive. Let's take a look. So it looks like
Nice.
there's 14 gaming PCs here and a little sitting area at the end with a TV and a bunch of board games. They said to use this room, you have to make a reservation for it. If you're like a gamer hour, I don't know how you guys feel about it. I think it's very affordable. About 10 years ago when I was a little kid, internet cafe used to cost the same amount of money. Actually, it was a little more expensive back then. So for 3 hours and 20 minutes, that would be $3 in US dollars.
3 hours,
You can use
20
your
minutes,
credit
what
card
an
to pay for
odd
it,
time.
which is awesome. Now when you do pay for it, you get this little ticket over here. The ticket has a little number. That's your number.
In most internet cafes, you can just claim any seat that's empty. You don't have to talk to the worker.
So I know their gaming PCs are hidden under the desk. You can actually see the fan over here.
Oh.
Once you sit down, you just need to turn the PC on.
Custom built.
The power switch is over here. I am impressed by how clean they are. Number 3017. 3017. And enter. And now I'm in. On their desktop, you can find all the games that are pre-installed. Before I start playing, I want to check their specs. 13th generation i5 CPU and a 16 gig RAM. That is a pretty good PC and more than enough for almost all kinds of gaming. And I want to see what kind of GPU they have. The most crucial part for this. Oh, wow. They have an
4060.
4060. It's not the top of the line GPU, but it's the newest generation GPU at this time. And that'll run a lot of games very sped. And the advantage of my pretty... Let me go try talking to her. Hopefully she doesn't find it creepy. Oh my god, this feels like one of those trash pickup artist videos. 안녕하세요.
네, 안녕하세요.
혹시 괜찮으시면은
네.
저도 게임 같이 몇 판 해봐도 되나요?
좋아요. 혹시 근데 유튜브 촬영하시는 거예요?
네. 많이 안 봐요, 참고로.
아, 그래요? 그래도 이런 거 처음 해봐가지고.
발로란트 할 줄 알아요?
네.
혼자 오신 거 맞죠?
네.
커플석에 앉아 계셔서.
왜 널찍해서.
옆자리에 앉겠습니다.
네네네네.
찍어도 되죠?
네네네. 잘 나오나요, 근데? 나중에 나와야 될 텐데.
게임 상당히 잘하시는 것 같은데. 그 판 끝나시면 같이
좋아요.
나오시는 거 상관없죠?
네. 완전 상관없어요. 사실 저도 어차피 트위치라는 곳에서 방송을.
팔로워 많아요?
예. 저는 아무도 모르는 거예요.
아이디 나중에 보여줘.
네네네. 알려드릴게요. 근데, 잠시만요. 영어로 해가지고 아주 외국인 시청자가
영어로 하는 거예요?
보셔도 재밌을지 모르겠지만 네.
저도 영어로
유튜브를
유튜브 영어로 하는데. For my viewers, can you try to speak in English then?
yeah, of course.
Okay, let's do that. Okay. I know there's a whole genre of like Korean girls speaking in English, and
Yeah.
people are like, oh my god, those girls are so cute.
Really? I hope so.
You hope so?
Yeah, I hope so.
She's having a hard time logging in.
제 비밀번호 다 다르게 해놔가지고.
Talking about passwords, have you ever gotten your account hacked in a PC?
It's just elementary school.
So SquareX is a Chrome extension.
Chrome extension. Really good.
Yeah?
My name is Ashley Puyol.
Yes.
It's your boyfriend.
Yeah, I hope so.
I feel like a lot of Korean guys like gamer girls too, right?
Yeah, I heard it.
I think it would be an understatement to say that I had fun. She was such an awesome person to play video games with.
So have you got hacked of your account before?
Oh, have I gotten... So was my friend. One of those programs suspicious too.
Oh. I never ever ordered like that.
Their tonkatsu was actually deep fried instead of getting microwaved. When I ordered, there were 3 people working in the kitchen, one of them being the owner, and they were actually cooking the food. Like their tonkatsu was actually deep fried instead of getting microwaved. And they were making all kinds of food with this ramen making machine, which I thought was really cool.
Oh wow, there's a whole ramen making machine here. 와, 너무 아름다운데요?
The kitchen environment was extremely clean, so props to the owner. Regardless of the culture, all foods must be made in a hygienic environment, you know? By the way, you don't have to pay for the food at the counter like I'm doing here. They usually bring the card reader to your table.
감사합니다.
Within a few minutes after I ordered the food, one of the workers brought the food to my seat.
감사합니다.
감사합니다. 와.
Well, I hope this is enough for the 2 of us.
Oh my god, that looks so good.
Yeah, they cook so well.
I feel like the part-timers here, like the people that work here, they're really cute, don't you think?
I think normally Korean PC방, they really try to like
Hire cute girls?
cute girls.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Like every time I go to a PC방, it's usually like a young, really cute girl working there.
Because most of customers are like, like boy and
Oh
guy.
yeah, they want to come back for more.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, it's possible, I think. Yeah.
She probably has no idea that I'm one of those guys.
I want your review first.
It's like tastes like a homemade.
Really?
Yeah, it's way better than the fast food.
Way better than the fast food.
I guess you could argue that these are fast food as well, but my god, they're really great fast food.
Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm glad you like it.
Then tonkatsu looks so good too.
Yeah. Oh
This
my
food
God.
quality is so good.
Wow. Oh, it's so great. I might be biased. I think Korean PC방 has the best food out of all PC방.
That is true. That is true. Yeah.
Some dumplings, some rice cakes.
This is definitely different from restaurant food.
See? Feeling cold. It's feeling cold. What is this? Knowledge or no lady? What is this?
I don't smoke in real life, guys, so I can do it in the game.
Nice belly button or whatever. Hey, you can look at it entirely.
guys, welcome to the stream.
When you're relentless.
Okay, we got
All right. Oh, I found on the stain. Oh yeah, gimme, 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 gimme.
Hey guys, welcome to the stream.
What is even wrong? Connection issues with the game. अरे please relaunch the client to reconnect. क्या हुआ? Finally. अरे क्या हो रहा है? Nam, give me a piece of the seriously. What the hell? Let me just switch accounts. You're currently experiencing an unusual large number of players to keep up with. Oh shit. चल जा भाई. Let me at least get unrated. Some other game then. How big is this game? 22 GB.
And we're back with another episode of Before You Buy, that show where we give you some straight up gameplay and our first impressions on the latest games releasing. And today, it's me, Jake, and we're talking about Ghostwire Tokyo. Now, this is a Bethesda published game exclusively for PlayStation and PC, developed by Tango Gameworks. Now, Tango is a very talent-stacked Japanese team that has most recently given us Evil Within 1 and 2. Ghostwire Tokyo is a very different game for them. A very creative one that I'm personally a little bit mixed on, but I think it'll have some fans. It has some moments worth highlighting. Now, we've been playing a review copy, and just so you know, this footage was captured mostly on the PS5 version and is spoiler-free. So, like I said, Tango Gameworks is going outside the box with this one. Sort of. You know, it's a first-person action-adventure game set in an open-world map filled with things to collect and side quests to do. Definitely something you've heard of before, right? Now, you might love or hate that type of game, but throw in the Tango Gameworks spin on it, and it gets a bit more complicated. It's like a first-person Doctor Strange Ghostbusters game where you wander the completely abandoned streets of a realistic Tokyo, fighting ghosts, but like shooting them with your magic finger blasts, and hopefully collecting some lost souls along the way. Now, I found a lot of it to be a little repetitive after a while, but just the way they do things still managed to keep me going and interested enough. They didn't go full on horror here. They kind of embrace like the fun, wacky, goofy side of horror. And it's got some really cool moments that are unique and embrace some Japanese elements in some different ways. I just think the gameplay mileage might vary from person to person. So this game takes place in Tokyo where everyone suddenly vanishes. Like they're trapped as lost souls for a bad guy's ritual thing, and you are Akito. He's a young man who seemingly died but managed to awaken with the soul of another within him, this badass dude named KK. Now, with KK, Akito gets cool magic abilities, and they set out together to solve the mystery of what's going on in the city, hopefully save all the citizens, and also find Akito's sister. And presentation-wise, there's some thrilling cutscenes, some somewhat interesting characters, good music.
Match found.
Already? Again.
Match found.
Another light this side. What the fuck is wrong? Bapre. मुंबई से बेशी लोग ना किता
Match found.
Again?
Tired of long videos, lectures, tutorials, conference videos? Rest assured.
Love you too, Karan.
Wait for me.
Let's chat.
Some of the best things in life take time. The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, one of the best games ever made, took 5 years to develop. The film Dune, no, not that Dune, yeah, this Dune, also took 5 years before it graced our silver screens. A Game of Thrones, the first novel in the Song of Ice and Fire series, which would then become one of the biggest shows of our time, took 5 years to hit bookstore shelves. Why am I mentioning all of this? Because 2024 marks 5 years of the Co-op Bros. 5 years of covering reviews, news, and all things co-op gaming. We've come a long way, and to celebrate this huge milestone, we recently sat down to rank nearly every co-op game we've ever played together. It was a super fun stream. We did this.
The fact that we're starting off with Deep Rock at 15 is
Risk of Rain 2, a 4-player moment last year as more mainstream gamers caught on to the fact that, yeah, Remnant and Remnant 2 absolutely slap. The first game, a Souls-like featuring 3-player online co-op, earned a cult-like following, but we never imagined it would get the sequel treatment. We're so glad it did, because Remnant 2 simply doubles down on everything the original game did and does it better. The new dual class system gives you more freedom to create a unique character and also makes it easier to synergize with your co-op partner. The special sauce of this game, though, is the insane amount of secrets you and your friends can discover. There's literally dozens of hours of content that you might never see in this game, but once you do, you're in for some really engaging gameplay. Putting our heads together to solve a puzzle or figure out how to get into a secret room made for some of my favorite gaming moments of last year in Remnant 2. It's also one of the most accessible Souls-likes out there, as you can play the whole campaign with up to 3 friends. It was our number 3 game from last year, so we definitely recommend it.
Gabe and I were both really excited in the lead up to Ship of Fools back when it was released in 2022. It was a roguelite built entirely around the concept of 2 players manning a ship together through increasingly treacherous waters.
So happy we get the chance to talk about Tribes of Midgard, as it's one of the most unique co-op games on this list. Tribes of Midgard is an action RPG featuring 10-player co-op set against a Norse mythology setting. You are soldiers sworn to defend the seat of Yggdrasil from titans that seek to destroy it, and by extension Valhalla. Yeah, that already sounds pretty sick, I know, but let's get to the gameplay. You're mostly doing 3 things: building up defenses around your village, gathering materials to upgrade your character, and figuring out how to enter the lair of the Saga boss. My favorite part of this game, though, is that every step of the way you have to work together and communicate with your team. You have to dictate who's focusing on gathering wood to fortify the base, or who's scouting out the next biome. But crucially, you're on the clock, as a day and night cycle puts more pressure on your squad to get things done quickly. The game boasts so many different mechanics, but somehow loved it and gave it a spot on our top 10 list of last year. Since then, it's received a ton of updates, most notably an actual ending, and finally launched onto 1.0 earlier this year. Naturally, we hop back into the game. With its full release, we finally had a clear picture of what this game was, and ultimately, this is the conclusion we came to. Sons of the Forest is the best co-op survival game on the market, full stop. First off, I have to talk about the island itself. It's one of the most immersive settings we've ever played, and it's perfect for this survival game. There's all these little details, like the sounds, the way the light breaks through the trees, and especially all the ways the creepy cannibals stalk you through the woods. Surviving in Sons of the Forest is definitely a team sport. You need to work together to build a base, brave the elements, and keep each other fed and hydrated. You could just do that for, well, as long as you can, but the real fun comes in uncovering the mysteries at the heart of the island itself. Theorizing and piecing together the mystery is definitely a highlight of this game. Ultimately, Sons of the Forest builds on everything the original game set out to do, and it's an easy recommendation from your boys.
When V Rising was first released into early access in 2021, it took the world by storm.
A minute since Andrew and I had so much fun with a mission-based game like this, and especially one that all our friends also hopped into. Helldivers 2 really exemplifies the best of co-op gaming in that it's just plain fun with friends. You really have to communicate with your squad lest you accidentally call in an airstrike too close to them. Trust me, we've all been there. The tone plus the ragdoll physics and the crazy arsenal just make it so easy for shenanigans to be had, and I love it for that. On the harder difficulties though, you definitely have to lock in and make sure everyone is bringing the right stratagems and working together to get the job done. It's also just been a blast to see the team at Arrowhead continue to keep the game relevant with the major orders. With the way it's going, I think Helldivers 2 will be here for a long time, and that's not something you can say about a lot of life service titles. If you've yet to join the galactic effort, here's your reminder to enlist.
Divinity Original Sin 2 is why I love that Gabe and I started this channel in the first place. It's a game I never would have played on my own, but after a few sessions I quickly realized why. I apologize to our longtime viewers who have heard our origin story a few times before, but the reason Gabe and I have been friends for the last 14 years is because one day Gabe came to my house, dropped this little beauty onto my desk, and told me I had to play it with him. An entire Demon Souls campaign later, and I was itching for something more, so I googled games like Demon Souls, and to my surprise discovered a spiritual successor had released just a few months prior called Dark Souls. So I told my guy about Dark Souls, we bought 2 copies at the local GameStop, and the rest is history. So yes, you can argue in the comments about all the ways that Dark Souls makes for an overwhelmingly frustrating cooperative experience, and you know what, I'll nod along. But deep down, I know that sharing the journey through Lordran with your best friend is irreplaceable, and all these years later, I stand by that sentiment.
Wait, we're coming up on number 2 on the list with
horror
लाना
story होता है.
कुछ जाना.
अरे
Hello,
वो-
hi.
Aadhaar
Hi,
verification
hi.
complete. Hi Huku, hi. Good evening.
This is my first attempt literally. And my name is Svetlana.
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 I knew it, but Suresh na.
No, but I knew it has to be Svetlana because Jose only nominating
इतना गर्मी है
लड़कियां
इधर
नाम
है
लेकर
पूरा
तुरंत.
Svetlana. Svetlana, can you turn the stream off?
Okay. Is it fine now?
Yes, it is. Check. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is perfect.
Svetlana मेरा स्पेक्स का फ्रेम थोड़ा सिमिलर लग रही है.
Yes.
Yeah.
Inspired by you, Suresh sir.
अरे
So,
Suresh is a
are we
fashion
going to
statement.
guess where she's from? What's the deal, Suresh?
He's from India only. नहीं दुबई में.
ठीक है, all right. So, Suresh is
No,
correct.
I'm currently in Noida right now.
Ah.
They didn't have anything to say to
Uh,
that, so they just went.
अरे होजी तेरा वीडियो ऑन कर सकता है अभी शर्माना मत.
हाँ.
क्यों?
अभी चालू कर होसे.
Okay,
होसे
एक
चालू
second,
कर.
मैं try करता हूँ. मेरा भी glasses है. Okay.
Oh, अच्छा.
वाह.
Oh, Cyril, you noticed that?
I saw it. He was
और
doing
मैं
this
बीच
all in the
में.
background.
Yeah.
All right.
FOMO हो गया थोड़ा. होजे को FOMO हो गया.
Svetlana, please, ghost story Lana.
Ghost stories, Lana.
So, it's a very generic story, but it was told by one of my friends, Nani. So, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, like my friend, it's a story of my friend's Nani's father. So it's a story set in pre-independent Bengal. But it's a
Okay.
very generic story. According to her, he was a traveler and he used to travel to different places within Bengal only. But he kind of explored a lot of cities in and around Bengal. So once he visited Dhaka, and this was like pre 1947, so it was very easy for him to go there. And he was a bachelor that time, and he got a hostel. And it was one of those properties, you know, the old properties that are there in India. They have small kothis lying around, laid around. So he got a room similar to that, and there was a jharoka kind of a window in the room that he was allotted in. So and yeah, for a decent price, he got a really nice property. But yeah, he kind of settled into that, and so at night when he was laying out his mosquito net, he got a tug at his dhoti. He ignored it, so feeling that he might be tired and he might be imagining, or like a tired mind does stuff to your brain, right? So he kind
Correct.
of ignored it.
Hmm.
Went to sleep, and he again got a tug in his dhoti when he was sleeping. So he kind of turned around to look like what is happening. Is there something in the room that needs to be taken care of? Is there a snake? Because it's a kind of old property for that time also. So he tried to look for stuff, but he didn't get anything, and he just went back to sleep. The next day again, when he was laying out his mosquito net, laying out his bed, and preparing the bed for sleeping, he again got a few tugs at its dhoti, and he kept ignoring it for a while. But during night, those tugs got a little bit more physical. He was feeling it a little bit more and more. So you know what I mean, like होता है ना कुछ feeling that
Yeah.
अब कुछ ज़्यादा ही हो रहा है, this kind of feeling.
Little more pressure, little more energy.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh.
So he kind of asked around in the hostel itself. He kind of talked to people who have been living there for a while now. I've been feeling this thing at night, and it's kind of disturbing my sleep. So do you know, like, if there's something, or I can talk to someone or something like that? And they all said, "Ki talk to the owner." Like, the owner was a female, and just talk to her. I think she might be able to solve it or tell something about it. And he kind of talked to her, and she completely ignored him. Ki, no, it's nothing, just go back to sleep. You might be imagining, you are traveling a lot and something like that. And then again at that night, he kind of got the feeling, and this time he quickly turned around and he saw a tiny hand just like leaving out of that mosquito net.
A
You know,
tiny
like
hand.
a tiny hand. Yeah, a tiny hand. And and he got really startled, like, okay, what is happening right now? That I can't
Hello?
ignore this. Hi, hello.
Huh. Yeah. We
नहीं
lost your
वो
tiny
hang हो
hands.
गया stream इसलिए
Tiny
हाँ अभी
hands, we
वापस आ
lost
गया
Yeah,
your
my screen
Tiny
also
hand.
got hang. Is it fine now?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're fine,
yeah.
we're fine,
Tiny
we're
hand
fine.
we
किसी
lost
को
you.
पड़ी
Tiny
नहीं है
hand going out.
tiny hand
So he saw it, and he saw it very vividly, and he then asked to the owner again, like, what is happening, tell me, this is not okay, I saw something. And she's like, no, just it's fine. Even he kind of kept ignore and she ignored him completely, and he also thought ki, okay, I have to leave like in some time now, so let's just go with the flow. Then again he saw the tiny hand at night, and he saw that. Then he kind of forced the owner to tell the story, and he said that, and she said that actually this belonged the previous owner kind of went bankrupt, and his wife kind of killed their kid, and she kind of hung herself. So
Oh,
it's
damn.
kind of a child kind of calling out for his mother when she's laying out her own bed and something like that. So,
oh shit that took
Baapre.
such a dark
That's,
turn at the
Yeah,
end
dark
it's a
turn.
dark turn,
I
man.
know.
The tugs
I
oh
was
were
I was going
god
to
okay.
say maybe the landlady was actually trying to बटुआ चुराने की कोशिश कर रहा था every night.
धोती के अंदर बटवा कौन रखता है सुरेश
My God.
So Bapre took a really dark turn.
Yeah.
Oh
You
my
just
God.
casually brought that
stream
up. I
is
was like,
really it's like a train wreck bro
oh,
I don't know
man.
what to say
I said it very badly, but
No,
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 you
no,
said
no,
it.
no, no.
you
You
said
said
it
it actually fantastically. This is
yeah
how a
Yeah.
horror movie should be made.
yeah the problem is not
You-
you the
Correct,
problem
correct,
is
correct.
us
yeah.
The
Yeah.
problem is Jose is a bad listener. We are good
shut
listeners.
up I
So
listen
Jose is
to
this. Jose has
what
more problems right now, like
what
a
is
stable internet
what,
connection.
so his mind is preoccupied, but I was already making up notes, but then this last thing was I got so scary. But sometimes na these old beds, they got some this killy willy रहता side में bed के. So sometimes
oh
the
वो अटकता है
claw
वहाँ पे
अटकता है.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
feel,
yeah.
and when you turn, you feel as if somebody is pulling you.
Yeah, but Svetlana, sometimes, where did this happen exactly? Like which area in India?
no,
West
the
Bengal.
like
bed
around Dhaka side.
Okay.
Yeah.
Suresh, weren't you traveling around that time? And you have
This
small
was much
hands.
playing
pre-independence.
cricket
Yes. Oh
all right
man, but thank you,
strange and
Svetlana, for
unnerving yes thank you
taking away our sleep tonight.
yeah
Yeah.
freaky
I mean,
Thank
unnerving
you for letting me in.
thank you so much for sharing that with us have a
thank you,
good one
You too.
Svetlana. Nice one.
Thank
Nice one.
ऐसे ही आधे घंटे का थैंकिंग करना चाहिए हम लोग थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बीइंग ऑन द स्ट्रीम
Hey,
थैंक यू फॉर टेलिंग अस
soon,
थैंक यू फॉर बीइंग
Cyril,
में
Cyril,
थैंक यू
Cyril,
I'm
we
listening,
have
sir.
to
क्या
address the
सुन
elephant in the room.
डोंट
Right
यू
now,
Yes.
I
डेयर
feel
कॉल
that
मी दैट
I think
अच्छा
Jose is
वेट
going
1
through
मिनट
some sort of psychological disturbance right now. I
Yes.
could see
Yes.
totally this stream is a train wreck and all this stuff. He just started saying a lot of things for no reason.
यस
So
सुरेश
let's try
व्हाट डू
and
यू वांट
find
टू
out.
से टू
Help
मी
him. Why don't you just take a deep breath first? Hold my hand, son.
Yeah. Come
कम
on.
No,
Jose,
it's
come on.
okay. It's
Hold
okay.
hold the hands. Come on.
Yeah.
wow
Let's
that's so
hold.
creepy
Oh God.
I'm looking at the bitrate यार
I mean,
तो होता है बेटा. जिंदगी में और कितने
Jose,
प्रॉब्लम्स है. लोगों को
we
खाना
all say that
खाना
when we
नहीं है
get
और तेरा
when they ask
बिट रेट का तो
us.
फिक्र कर रहे हैं. They don't have bite rate.
you guys
Oh
are
man.
crazy
Hold my tiny hand, someone say. That's
What?
hard.
yeah what do you mean not listening Suresh you said a
Hey,
tiny
that's a
hand
nice
came
one.
and pulled his dhoti what do you were also laughing by the way people go back
I
to that
wasn't.
point in this you
I
you had
wasn't.
exactly this look on your face right now what you got like that
I wasn't. I had a thought कि भाई
I
क्या हो रहा था because I was making explanations for it.
sure
Wherein तू
yeah,
अपना बिट रेट देख रहा था. मैं
I
सोच
was
रहा
I
धोतर
was
कहाँ कहाँ
looking
अटक सकता है.
I
धोती
was
कहीं पर
looking
भी
for
अटक सकता
the Chucky's filter.
Chucky pissing
Small little hands.
है. नहीं खेल रहा
Oh,
हूँ.
नहीं
एक तो मेरे को इन्होंने
Truth
जब
Horror
मोटा
is
दिखा रहा है
joining us
उसके ऊपर से questioning my integrity.
oh.
you're very gritty sir क्या है पीने में आज सर
Nowadays I'm having some ajwain water in the night. I'm alternating
Ajwain.
ajwain and yeah,
But
because me
did
kya
you
hota hai
ask
ki
Joanne if he's okay with that?
yeah, he said
Why you
ajwain.
make it sound like port wine, Ajwain?
Hello, sir. I just came to
Ajwain.
tell a love story.
A love
Oh,
story?
no love story, my brother. There's no love story, but you need to put the camera on first.
Yeah, I am in darkness.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, that's
Right?
us. Hello. Sir, but no
Yeah, I'm
love
watching
story
on
today.
2 phones.
On two
Oh,
phones. So you
yeah,
come,
yeah. So
we'll
that
do
no,
love stories
so
soon.
that the stream will not get mute sound.
No problem, brother. We'll pull you onto love stories when we do the love advice thing.
Okay, sir. Okay,
If
okay.
and when.
Nice.
Thank
I'm
you.
very
Thank you.
big
Thank you,
fan.
brother.
Enjoyed everyone.
Thank
First
you.
time.
Thank you.
Just basically alone. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye
Take
bye.
care.
Thank you.
कितना मजा ले रहा है अकेले उधर in the dark. He's watching us. Aruna against this amazing stream, guys. Remember Jose a bit with Aishwan where he said, Ria, I love you in 13 different mimicries. Also, Suresh sir in Crazy for Love It. Suresh, quickly hit
Thank you.
like on that comment. Great job, son.
Suresh
है
is...
मैं अभी तक
Oh,
लाइक वाइक
नहीं
कोई
किया?
तुम्हारा
I thought
ओह
somebody else did
अच्छा
that.
अच्छा
Oh my god, it's Batman.
Sir, what is the time?
If Batman grew his hair like that,
It's Dark Knight right
it's
now.
just such a tough time. Hey, 22-22. Everybody give it up for 22-22. That's right. It's science. It's give it up. Oh, sorry.
Hello,
I'll back up.
Suresh ji.
प्रणाम
हेलो
प-
होशी
पाए
जी,
लागू
नमस्ते
पाए लागू
नमस्ते
हैमस्टर जी
सुरेश
आपका
जी।
स्वागत
पहले आपसे प्रणाम करना था, आप इतना आपका हेयर स्टाइल इतना अच्छा है, हम सब मिलके आपसे बात करें कि हो सुरेश जी इतना हैंडसम है और इस स्ट्रीम को इतना बचाया अभी तक क्योंकि इसको इतना एंटरटेन कर रहे हैं और होसे जी
यस
ये
यस
ये कैप्शनिंग का मतलब आपको पता है ना, मतलब जो लिखते हैं उधर, हाँ वो कैप्शनिंग पे क्या लिखते हैं, वो गोस्ट स्टोरी बोलते हैं ना, गोस्ट स्टोरी।
हाँ सर
क्या हुआ ना होसे जी, अभी तक हमें
एक भी
गोस्ट स्टोरी सुना नहीं
अभी एक भी
होसे
नहीं
जी।
ना
तो हाँ तो हाँ हम पता है आपको थोड़ा सा समझते नहीं कि गोस्ट क्या है, लेकिन प्लीज थोड़ा सा एफर्ट कर कीजिए, थोड़ा सा। ठीक है राइट। और आपका जो इंटरनेट कनेक्शन है ना, आप कौन सा गांव से लेके आया ये इंटरनेट कनेक्शन, क्योंकि मेरे पास कांटेक्ट है, दे सकते हैं आपको, ठीक है। एनीवे मैं अभी जा रहे हो थोड़ा सा, ठीक है। बाय सुरेश जी, लव यू।
outstanding
whenever hamster
outstanding
leaves from that side I see Cyril come back like that. You put him in his
I
cage
don't
or
know how he
something over
does
there
it. He
right
just seems to take
outstanding
over
just
my
tell him that I
camera.
got this internet connection
He's
through
living.
Cyril only by the way
He's living
just
in
let him know
my PC. He's living in there, so he overpowers my broadcast.
oh man
but
too
what I
much
like about how Cyril does that is he really treats it like it's like
back from when I took the Ronin over to DC, I was out to establish that talent could move. Talent wasn't even considered portable back then. Well, Ronin literally means masterless samurai. It was a position.
Can't believe Grandpa's dead.
Death is hard.
Yeah, sometimes I think life is harder.
When I was a teenager, a trickster demon terrorized our entire family and tried to force me to marry him. I believed he was gone forever until you found this in the attic.
Ew. Who's Beetlejuice?
Don't ever say that name.
Beetlejuice.
No, Astrid! I am serious! If you say his name 3 times, he will appear.
Beetlejuice.
The juice is loose. I'm gonna make you so happy.
The living. The dead. Can they coexist? That's what we're here to find out.
Where's Beetlejuice?
Where's Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice!
Feel free to express yourselves. Don't be afraid.
You're a figment of my imagination.
Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
Should wake him up.
Rockstar is one of the few big developers. Cheats in Red Dead 2 are code phrases that you enter in the pause menu. Head down to the settings tab, then press triangle or Y to access the cheats menu, and triangle or Y again to enter a cheat code. Once you enter a code, you'll see a message confirming that you've unlocked the cheat. So long as you save your game, you won't have to enter it again. You'll want to do this before activating any cheats though. Turning on a cheat, no matter how inconsequential it may seem, will prevent you from saving your progress and earning trophies or achievements from that point on. You may ask yourself, where can I find all these cheat codes? Well, obviously, we'll have the list in our Red Dead 2 wiki, but if you want to figure them out for yourself, you're going to need a really keen eye. Some of them can be
तो घर पे आके एक बहुत अजीब सी रिचुअल होती है जिसको देख के इनको बहुत अजीब लगता है बिकॉज फर्स्ट टाइम वो कानपुर आई हैं, उन्होंने ऐसा कल्चर नहीं देखा है जहाँ पे गाँव की बहुत सारी रिचुअल्स हैं जो शहर में इनको कभी सुनने को भी नहीं मिली है। तो घर में क्या रिचुअल होती है कि इनकी जो दादी हैं वो इन लोग को घर एंटर होते ही फौरन बोलती है कि हाथ पैर धो लो और मेरे साथ चलो, और इनको लेके घर के फर्स्ट फ्लोर पे जाती हैं जहाँ पे एक कमरा है जो एक बहुत बड़े लोहे के दरवाजे से बंद किया हुआ है। उस पे बहुत पुरानी सी कुंडी लगी हुई है जो सांकल वाली कुंडी होती है, जिसमें आपने देखा होगा इंटरलॉक की हुई ऐसे करके कुंडी होती है, कई सारी सांकल जैसी लगी होती है आपस में, बहुत पुरानी कुंडी है वो।
लॉक ही बोल देना, कुंडी थोड़ा डिस्टर्बिंग है साउथ इंडियन के लिए।
हाँ सॉरी
सॉरी।
हाँ बहुत पुरानी सांकल लगी हुई है तो दादी क्या करती हैं कि वो साकल खोलती हैं और दोनों को अंदर लेती हैं, मम्मी पापा को और रितिका को, और दरवाजे के अंदर एंटर होती है, बोलती है कि बस वहीं रुको। ये लोग क्या देखते हैं कि कमरा पूरा अंधेरा है, बहुत बड़ा सा हॉल है और चारों तरफ कमरे में अंधेरा है। कमरे में खिड़कियां हैं बट ऑल दोज विंडोज आर सील्ड शट, न्यूज़पेपर से, कपड़े से पूरी खिड़कियां कवर की हुई हैं, एक भी धूप का, लाइट का एक भी कण अंदर नहीं आ सकता है। उन लोग को अंधेरे में सामने की दीवार तक नहीं दिखाई दे रही, इतना अंधेरा है उसमें। दादी बोलती हैं कि देवी को प्रणाम करो। रितिका के पापा को और मम्मी को ये ड्रिल पता है, तो वो लोग अच्छे से प्रणाम करते हैं। रितिका को नहीं पता है कि ये क्या हो रहा है, बट शी जस्ट गोज विद द फ्लो। तो ये लोग प्रणाम करते हैं, दादी वापस इन लोग को बाहर लेती है कमरे के, कमरा बंद करती है वैसे ही, और सब लोग वापस नीचे आ जाते हैं। अच्छा, अब कुछ दिन वहां पे रह के रितिका क्या गौर करती है कि घर में जब भी खाना बनता है तो खाने की पहली थाली सजा के दादी ऊपर के कमरे में ले जाती हैं। वैसे ही दरवाजा खोलती हैं, थाली अंदर सरका देती हैं और दरवाजा बंद कर देती हैं। 15-20 मिनट बाद जब वो दरवाजा खोलती हैं तो देखती हैं कि थाली में बिल्कुल भी खाना नहीं है, सारा खाना साफ हो चुका है। घर वाले बोलते हैं कि ये घर में देवी हैं जिनकी हम लोग रोज पूजा करते हैं, खाना खाने से पहले हम लोग इनको भोग लगाते हैं, उसके बाद ही घर में बाकी लोग खाना खाते हैं। रितिका की भी समझ जाती है ये चीज कि अजीब सी रिचुअल है, बट इट्स ओके, लेट्स गो विद इट, नो प्रॉब्लम। 5-6 दिन का प्रोग्राम होता है शादी का, तिलक होता है जिसमें कई सारी रस्में होती हैं। तो रितिका फंक्शंस एंजॉय करने के साथ साथ गांव भी घूम रही है। वो सोचती है कि चलो थोड़ा सा गांव का कल्चर देखें, जो गांव में मेले लगते हैं वो जाके विजिट करती है, बहुत अच्छा लगता है उसको। जिस दिन शादी होती है वो पूरा ऐसे गांव घूम के घर आई होती है शाम को 5 बजे के आसपास। तो उसके जो चाचा होते हैं वो बोलते हैं कि शाम को 7:30 बजे शादी का फंक्शन है, गाँव में जल्दी फंक्शन खत्म हो जाते हैं ज़्यादातर। तो शाम को 7:30 बजे शादी का फंक्शन है, तुम रेडी होके 7 बजे, 6:30 बजे रेडी होके आ जाना, हम लोग फौरन निकल जाएंगे। पास के एक स्कूल में हम लोगों ने फंक्शन रखा है शादी का, तो मेक श्योर कि तुम लेट ना हो, हम लोग सब लोग साथ में निकलेंगे। रितिका बोलती है ठीक है, मैं भी थक के आई हूँ घूम के, तो अभी 5 बजे है, थोड़ी देर सो लेती हूँ, फिर मैं भी रेडी होके आप लोगों के साथ चलती हूँ। सब लोग बोलते हैं ठीक है। रितिका को ऊपर का एक कमरा मिला हुआ है जहाँ पे वो जाके आराम से दरवाजा लॉक करके सोने का ट्राई करती हैं। गर्मियों के दिन थे तो कमरे में उसको अचानक थोड़ी सी घुटन होने लग जाती है। तो वो क्या देखती है, कमरे में खिड़की लगी हुई है, और वो जो खिड़की है उस पे भी उसी तरीके की कुंडी लगी हुई है, जहाँ पे एक मोली, जो हम लोग हाथ में बांधते हैं मोली, हिंदू लोग मोली पहनते हैं, उस मोली से उस कुंडी को बांधा हुआ है। काफी सारी रोली और चावल उसके ऊपर लगे हुए हैं, ऐसा लग रहा है किसी ने उसको सील किया हुआ है, इस कुंडी को कभी खुली नहीं बहुत टाइम से। तो उसको अजीब लगता है, बोलते कि ये क्यों ऐसा है, खिड़की मुझे खोलनी है, गर्मी हो रही है। तो वो मोली उतार के वो कुंडी खोल देती है। जैसे ही वो खिड़की खोलती है तो क्या देखती है, सामने एक बहुत बड़ा मैदान है जिसमें 4 समाधियां बनी हुई हैं। समाधि एज इन जो भी हमारे पूर्वज लोग होते थे उनकी हम लोग बकायदा बरियल वहां पे करते थे, तो उनको समाधि बोलते थे। 4 समाधियां बनी हुई हैं उस पार्क में। वो ऐसे ही खिड़की खुली रहने देती है क्योंकि बहुत अच्छी हवा आ रही होती है, और वो जाके वहां पे सो जाती है अपने कमरे में। सोते सोते उसको एक सपना आता है। सपने में वो क्या देखती है कि वो जो खिड़की उसने खुली रखी थी उसके अंदर से एक भेड़िया उसके कमरे में अंदर एंटर होता है। वो भेड़िया उसके बेड के चारों तरफ चक्कर लगाता है और दरवाजे से, उसके कमरे के दरवाजे से बाहर निकलता हुआ घर के अंदर एंटर हो जाता है। वो क्या देखती कि जैसे ही वो घर के अंदर एंटर हो रहा है इसके कमरे को छोड़ के, भेड़िया का जो शरीर है वो इंसान के शरीर में बदलता जा रहा है। मतलब उसके जो पैर थे, भेड़िया के पैर, वो अब इंसान के पैर की तरह होते जा रहे हैं, उसका धड़ आ रहा है, उसका सर आ रहा है, और वो जाके घर के अंदर एंटर होके गायब हो जाता है। उतनी देर में इसकी आंख खुलती है, फौरन नींद से उठती है, पूरी पसीने में भीगे हुई है और उसको डर लग रहा है। ये क्या देखती कि इसने जो खिड़की खोली थी वो खिड़की बंद है, और जो कमरा ये अंदर से लैच लगा के बंद करके सोई थी वो गेट कमरे का खुला हुआ है। ये कमरे के गेट को वापस बंद करती है, टाइम देखती है कि 6:30 के आसपास हो गया है। दोस्ती फटाफट तैयार होते हैं और नीचे जाते हैं, सबके साथ जाना है पार्टी में, लेट हो जाएगी। ये फटाफट रेडी होती है, कमरा
हाँ
खोल के
कमरे
बाहर निकलती तो देखती है घर के सारे लोग चले गए इसको छोड़ के। सबको लगता है कि ये घर में नहीं है, तो सब लोग इसको छोड़ के निकल गए। ये सीढ़ियां उतर के नीचे जाती है मेन गेट की तरफ, तो देखती है मेन गेट को बाहर से लॉक करके घर वाले सब चले गए। अब इसको डर लगना चालू होता है। ये दरवाजा खटखटा रही है जोर जोर से, आवाज लगा रही, चाचू दादी पापा, लेकिन कोई भी आवाज नहीं सुन रहा है इसकी, क्योंकि बहुत जोर से डीजे चल रहा है बाहर मोहल्ले में, किसी को आवाज